Hello everybody, Janet here again. It's been a while since my last update. Sorry about that. I really didn't think I'd get a whole lot of updating in before my surgery anyhow, but I did have a couple of things to share. I'm halfway through my liquid diet right now, and it's going really good. I was kind of worried about giving up all my food, but it's going pretty good. The first 3 days was really the only hard part where I had any strong cravings or anything, and now I got to remind myself to even eat my to drink my shakes or anything, so it's going really well. 7 more days to go, so hopefully that doesn't change. But excuse me, I got to use my cheat sheet here. I don't want to miss anything I want to talk about. Today I had a little bit of a scare and maybe having to postpone my surgery. I called the surgeon's office and talked to the nurse there because I wanted to find out if going to the dentist could interfere potentially in any way with my surgery. I have 3 teeth that need to be extracted, and I have mitral valve prolapse, so I need to be put on antibiotics when I have dental procedures done and that. So I want to find out if I had to be worried about any certain types of antibiotics, if I wasn't supposed to be on antibiotics, that kind of thing, since I'm only a week from my surgery. She immediately asked me if I had any abscesses, and I said no, my gums are swollen, but I don't think there's any abscesses, but I'm not a dentist, so I can't say. And she proceeded to tell me that if there's any abscesses, they will postpone my surgery. I'm like, okay, And she says, and I have to let you know that as soon as we're done talking here, I have to tell Dr. Gluck, like the nurse tattletale, I have to tell Dr. Gluck about our conversation, and we won't be doing your surgery unless we get a note from your dentist saying there are not any abscesses since you brought up this concern. So I'm like kind of freaked out. I'm like, okay, I already called my dentist and he can't. See, I had left her a voicemail. She was returning my message from a voicemail. And in between the calls, I tried calling my dentist to make the appointment, and he's booked up till April. So they sent me to a different place who couldn't see me until March 17th. I told him of my concerns. Having surgery on the 10th, I really wanted to get these teeth extracted because they're busted up. And I didn't want that bacteria sitting in my mouth and then having the tube go through my bacteria-filled mouth, the hose, and into my stomach, and they use that hose as a guideline to cut your sleeve. So you'd be putting the nasty bacteria from my mouth directly on the incisions of my stomach. So I was really concerned about that and wanted to get my mouth all clean before surgery. The dentist was real nice. She says, well, if we have anybody cancel, I'll call you right away and get you in. I'm like, okay, if that's as good as I can get, with intentions of calling another dentist and keep pursuing that before the nurse called. And she told me, so you need to get into your dentist today. Like, that could be a problem. So I did find a clinic that on Thursdays they let people come in without appointments every Thursday, and you basically stand in line for a few hours and hope it's not too busy before you can get seen. So I guess that's what I'm going to have to do. And she told me to show up early, so about 11 o'clock tomorrow I'll be showing up there and put my name down and hope I get called. And I'll be there for hours. I will get called, but it'll be worth the wait. Sorry about the shaking. I'm just holding my camera. And she says if they're not too busy, they can even pull all 3 teeth while I'm there. So I'll get that and my note for my surgeon. Hopefully it's good news and there's no abscesses. I don't think there is, but I do have another problem with my mouth where there's actually a hole in my mouth. So up where the teeth meet the roof of the mouth, the little crease in there of the gum line, just above the gums actually, there's a hole. It sounds really gross, but the other day I could literally stick the entire tip of my tongue into the hole, and it goes right up to where the sinus cavity area would be. So I was really concerned about it. Didn't hurt at all. No pain. Doesn't seem to be swollen, but I don't know if that would be considered an abscess. So I'm a big believer in colloidal silver. It's like a natural thing. You guys can look it up if you're not familiar with what that is. So I held that in my mouth and gargled with it, and the hole's much smaller now. I don't know if it's because of the silver, but regardless, it's much smaller. It's about the size if you were to take an ink pen and poke a hole. That's about how big it is. So it still got me kind of worried, but I'll get some answers on that tomorrow. So I'm pretty excited. I'm going to get all that hopefully taken care of tomorrow. Oh, another thing I wanted to talk about was I'm already losing weight. No, I don't. Not because of the liquid diet. Honestly, I don't even own a scale yet. It's terrible. I gotta invest in one. But between my doctor's appointments, the first doctor's appointment when I made all the arrangements for my surgery, it was $229. And when I went back again after I'd had my first nutritionalist meeting, the dietitian gave us a lot of really good tips, and I implemented all of them. And I gave up sugar and all that. And it was about a week and a half, 2 weeks. And I dropped 6 pounds. So I was really excited. So 223 now. Well, it was 223 then. I am a week into my liquid diet, so I'm hoping I've lost some from that too. So I'll find out my weight tomorrow. I'll weigh myself over at my mom's. If anybody has any suggestions on the best type of scale to buy, would like a digital one. I really like the Omron scales, but they're kind of pricey. So if anybody has some suggestions for, a moderately priced one that they have and where they purchased it, leave a comment. I'd love to hear where you got it. So I am in the market. So I guess that's it for my updates. So I'll sign off here. And, thanks so much for all you guys who are putting your videos out there. They're really inspirational to me, and I really get a lot of information from them, and keep them coming. I'm really enjoying them. And I know I did a little practice video here, and you're probably seeing like the dead thing above me, the claw, yes. So I'll kind of show you what's above me because it looks kind of odd. Don't know if I'm getting him all in the picture. Yeah, there's another one over there. My husband's a big hunter, so yeah. Just wanted to let you know so you don't wonder what the nasty flaw was there above my head. This was the only area I had that had decent lighting this time of night. So, okay, I'll see y'all later. Bye.